Alright, pretty terrible hand. I mean, I have Ravagan turn 1, but that's about it. Alright, Carvel Lives updated. We didn't get rent. That's nice. Drawing 2 lands though, not nice. I think I might just get Batterskull here. It's like kind of middle of the road. This way if they kill my Stoneforge, I can still cast it in a timely fashion, and if they don't kill... If they don't kill my Stoneforge, it's probably the worst equipment I can get, but... Yeah. Well, Saga see a ban, or should I get a playset? I'm not sure. I think he'll probably get banned, but I'm also not super confident. Like, if you look at the results of the first few weeks, the non-Saga decks have been doing just fine and, you know, winning tournaments and stuff, and top 8s of tournament have not been like all Saga decks. But maybe that's not the greatest argument. Yeah, it's possible there's not enough people playing Saga decks. I've played non-Saga decks and been doing okay overall. Should I just dash it? Or should I cast it? Anything worth a ban? I'm not sure. Why are people like so interested in what's gonna be banned? I find it so bizarre to be like just so focused on like, does a card need a ban, instead of just asking what's good or what's sweet, or I mean, ban talk is just a hell of a drug, I guess. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you want to know if you should invest in cards, that's fair, but just feel like that's not what most people... I feel that's not what it is with most people who ask if a card is worth a ban or something. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's always financial reasons. Burned. Alright. Game's looking a bit grim here. A little Grimsky. Maybe I should have dashed that Ragavan. I would have been able to cast equipment this turn if I had a treasure. How has Grief been? It's been really good in Living End. Not sure if it's been great in anything else. I don't know. I mean, I lose money on cards all the time. I don't care, I guess. Have you tried being rich, chat? Have you tried being filthy rich so you don't have to care about cards getting banned? Alright. Have you tried just winning at Magic? Alright, I have a few sideboard cards for that matchup. I don't have a ton that's bad against them, though. The prices was almost go down on pretty much every card. Stoneforge was good for me, I think. I won a lot of games with Caldra and stuff. I mean, what are you gonna play if you don't play Stoneforge? You could just play blue-red. You could just play counter Ravagan. Probably gonna have some blind spots though. Graveyard, no graveyard hate. Prismatic Ending has been pretty sweet too. I mean, they're gonna have Veils too. Yeah, just board out Ending. Just keep bolts. More draw, 4 Archmage Charms. I don't think I need more draw spells. I did add a land and I flooded. If one of these lands was Fire Ice or Cryptic. I think this deck could maybe use a third Jace. Jace seems pretty good in this deck. Because you're pretty good at clearing the board and at keeping them busy in the first few turns, and then you drop Jace in a good spot and you just take over. He just free bolts. Fury for Walker? Yeah, I could. I mean, it's more of... It's kind of like a 5-mana spell in this matchup. Should I play my Triumph? Be a little greedy. Keep Bolt? Yeah, I think Bolt's pretty good against the deck with Jace in it. Jace, Snapcaster. I wonder if they play Ice Fang. Alright, not playing my Triumph didn't exactly work out for me here. Unfortunate. I almost want to get the 7-drop just because they're going to have to counter when I get 7 mana. But they don't have untapped threat, so maybe... I guess I'll get the sword. Maybe they have bolt and then they want to like lose 2 life. If I fight, I might get veiled. I don't think it's terrible to fight over that though. Yeah, I like fighting. It's only really bad for me if they have... It's only really bad for me if they have Veil plus Dispute, maybe. I don't mind using my mana. Worth it or not, chat? If I force and they have their own force for my sword, it's pretty bad. No, because if I force, it's to go hard cast equip, right? If I force and they force, or I could... I mean, resolving Narset against them seems pretty incredible. Man, is my Stoneforge really just worth fighting that hard over? I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe it's a play. Maybe it's a play. Nah, I mean, Jungle Bot, you're fine. It's just sometimes I go on a little rant because the ban talk is, you know, it's the same question over and over again. I could have, no, never mind, I can't have Charm. Could lead with Sword, kind of see what they think about it. They're not a fan. Fine. I suppose play our set first. Now they could have dispute. Our set is good, but it's a bit sketchy. You do have a lot of creatures. Hey Gazman, what's up, buddy? Alright, I guess I want all the bolts on the draw. Then their own bolt? Sure. Oh, it's probably Fire Ice actually. Or else it would just bolt in our set. Okay. I guess that 4/4 is killing them. Oh, wow. Huge blue monster, eh? I guess I have a lot of bounce spells for it. What was that card? It was the new Delva creature. I think it's pretty good. What should I cut in this matchup? I could cut a Ravagan on the draw since they have Ren and 6 and their own Ragavans. I guess that's an argument for keeping Ravagan. Make them have it. And then get rid of Ren and 6 and Ragavan, so could be worth to.
Sub-renewal was on KEKW.
Bad beat Kakaki, just every month you just get bad beats. -5 KegW. Appreciate it. Appreciate the resub. How does it feel playing Counterspell in Modern? Honestly, all the other decks are just so much better than the Counterspell decks. Doesn't feel that good. Doesn't even feel special. Alright. Should probably have like one ending in my deck. Give you my Twitch from side at the cost of one compliment about my mods. My mods are incredibly kind and compassionate and thoughtful and all around amazing human beings. Why else would I pick them as my mods? Could got like a Stoneforge and 7 mana equipment. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know what else to cut. Could cut a Ragavan too, maybe. What is going on with the price of ticks? I don't know, I think ticks are just... They're like 90 cents a ticks, right? It's been there, it's been more than that. But I'm not sure what you're referring to. I was being honest. At least no.
My fault. I should have stipulated an honest compliment KEKW.
You don't think I meant what I said? Alright. Jaded. I'm sorry you're so jaded, champion. Hope you find peace and happiness in life. I should have gotten Swords since they don't have red mana. Is Living In better than the Rhino deck? I've only played the one league was a Rhino deck, and I thought Living In was better. And I've played a lot with Living In, and that deck's been really good to me. That's my mom. Yeah, and Kaden, good games. Mana base, yeah. I've kind of, yeah, control decks are just tough right now. You have mana issues, you're not playing these like 20 land decks that get to cheat on lands. You don't have anything. At least you're playing Ravagan and Ren 6, so you have some of the busted cards. But just trying to play regular control. That's why control's so bad in Modern, or not so bad, but so mediocre, because you have to play, you don't get to cheat on lands, you just have to play 25, 26, so you have like worse opening hands than other people, and I don't know. Well, getting kind of owned by the Monke here. Pretty unfortunate. Does that mean they're playing, is that for the Monke? To be able to cast any cards you hit of Monke? Oh. Makes sense. Yeah, life's pretty good when you just get to hit 6 times with Monke. Makes the game pretty easy. I think I just need to get them with cryptic commands somehow. Sauce says, snowballing 1-drops that punish being on the draw is a sweet design. Yeah. It really is mind-boggling, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Ragavan does not seem like a great design. Yeah, I should just Snapcaster. Counterbounce. I guess I should snap. Snap, crackle, pop. It's also kind of wild to me that they felt like they had to give the card dash. Monkey Unit says, I agree, could have removed dash and just give it natural haste. Yeah. That was my point. True, it is legendary. Ragavan. Nimble Pilferer. Ragavan. You remember that, King? They're attacking? Alright, I'll block. They might have another one. Okay. Sarah Singh, chat. Sarah Singh, there's a chance. Oh, I didn't get Manitize. That was nice. I see a land would have been like pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Well, that sucks. Just keeping counterspell is bad. They actually have cleansing wildfire and stuff in their deck. They could shuffle. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Get rid of stupid Nahiri, finally. Not very efficient, but... I mean, I'm stuck on lands, what can I do? At least they have the opposite problem, they're very flooded. For now. Yeah, Monkey plus sending is nice, comes up a decent bit. Hey. Should I bolt a fairy right now? If you live in the US, well, soon to sell cards, you'll be able to go through Channel Fireball. I mean, I guess you can still sell cards through Channel Fireball, but Channel Fireball is turning into a marketplace. Hashtag sponsored. And hoping, you know, it's going to be an amazing service for anyone living in the US. I'm sure they have big plans. Oh, you need to be a shop for the CFB marketplace. It's going to be just helping local game stores. Yeah, it might be a good point, actually. I'm not exactly on the business side of things. Could try eBay. Is that still a thing? Selling on eBay? Alright. Maybe I'll won't put all my eggs in the same basket and I mean, it's more tempting to equip here though. I'll put all my eggs in the same monkey basket. Unfortunate. All right, finally. Could be bait, but I mean, I think I have to fight here. Need Snapcaster Mage or Cryptic Command. Hey Harry. What do you mean I'm not playing Stoneforge Mystic? I played Stoneforge Mystic yesterday in the challenge. Should have made top 8 if I wasn't the slowest ever. Timed out. I might have lost that third game against the band deck, but yeah, I timed out. That was 5-1. And I went 6-2 into 9s on Saturday. It was a good weekend overall, but the ending was a bit brutal both times. High Scouter complete. It's really good in some matchups. For instance, against the food deck, Feasting Troll King, they just can't really beat that card. And they can't really kill... I mean, I guess they have Asthma to kill Stoneforge right away, but yeah. Really, really good against them. Ending. How do I get that extra mana? I don't really... If I had Cryptic, I could maybe let them have. Now they're just gonna kill it. But I guess that's fine. Where's our Manamorphose? Yeah, I need Dash. I need Ragavan. I need a Lotus Petal. Well, that's annoying. They have one card. It gives them a lot of blockers too. If their last card was good, they would have cast it first. Yeah, that's true actually. They didn't think about that. Or maybe they're just on the 5-hit play. Time to add a Triome. Not a Triome, you would add like a Watery Grave or a Breeding Pool. You could play like a Breeding Pool and some Ancient Grudge in the sideboard, but I'm not even sure Ancient Grudge is better than Wear Tear or what we have. That was a Boom Bust. Wait, they didn't kill Snappy Boy? Alright. Monke? Monke, please? I kind of want to attack... Wait, do I have the mana to just... What do you think, chat? Wait, I mean, if they had a removal, they would have played it on their turn, right? So just YOLO. I mean, I probably can't lose if I just don't YOLO. So maybe I shouldn't YOLO, but I really want to YOLO. Oh, they have Pyro in the graveyard. Oh. Alright, maybe I won't YOLO then. That would have been a whoops. That would have been a whoopsie. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, chat. God, Season Pyro is so good. Mardu Monkey and Tristegos Vindicate. I think Vindicate and Monkey is decent, but I'm more interested in playing a 1 and 2 mana removal spell. My monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This spell just not as good as Prismatic Ending. No, I think Ending is better in most spots. Or else I would play Path over Ending. To be fair, I could be trying the card and not be sure, but yeah. I think Ending's good. Let's see. The Hiri is obnoxious. Gust is pretty good against them. They're pretty good at killing the Mystic. No, they're not that great at killing the Mystic. I'll keep in my equipments, I think. Everything's pretty good against them. The fairy's not great, right? And it's a really good steal if ever they connect with Monke. Maybe do something like that. Even though I got owned by Monke game 1, I think I have like 6 removal spots plus my 4 own Ragavans. And ending doesn't kill much in their deck. Kills Seasoned Pyro. Exiling Seasoned Pyro is kind of nice. Triumphs. The problem with Triumphs is that they're really bad in this deck. You really want your lands to come into play untapped. To the point that you could make an argument to not even play Ravagan Triumph in this deck. I don't know. I don't have an answer to a turn 1 Monke. I don't have my own Monke. Rest of the hand is decent. Turn 1 fetch land is nice against turn 2 Boom Bust. I didn't bring in Narset. Yeah, I should have. Does seem like they're just playing 4 Nahiri. That's pretty good. Rampant growth that draws a card. Not a bad deal. Alright, same play as last time, not getting my Triome. Got plenty of lands. I think I do that and I get the Hasty. This way if they play Nahiri, I just... Do I one-shot it? Put it down to 1. Pretty good. Do they play Blood Moon? I didn't see Blood Moon. Kind of screwed against Blood Moon anyways, even with 1 island. Even with 2 islands, really. Alright, that's not a bad trade for me. Traded turns. Oh, and they don't have... Tempting to just play Mystic here again. Make them have it. I like this. Takes their turn. I get myself a Batter Skull. And then if they kill it, it's not the end of the world. I still have my counterspell. Rather than they go like land Nahiri, I have to counter it. And then I play Stoneforge. And also now if I just draw a Jace or something, it's kind of game over. Alright. This is not even that bad. I get Batter Skull next turn, and then 2 turns after that I get to just cast that card. That's pretty sweet. Alright, they got pretty unlucky. They got super flooded game 1, and now they're just getting me screwed. It is to some extent what you sign up for when you play Mardu Colors was... That's why it's so rough to play all these decks in Modern that play 25, 26 lands and you're kind of trying to play fair Magic on top of everything. It's hard. It's really hard. You need everything to line up right. And that's what I'm doing to some extent, but at least have like the freebies of turn 1 Ragavan and got Force of Negation and Stoneforge pretty good, but that's a hand. Doesn't matter, all your fetch lands just get islands anyways. Oh, it's Lurrus Crab. Tricky. I could do that, and then I can dash next turn if I want to. Or I could have played the Monke, obviously. They play Fatal Push and whatnot. I'd rather just not let them get the ball rolling. Not turn on their Surgical earlier than I have to, etc, etc, etc. Speaking of turning their cards on, though. I mean, they get to get me anyways next turn, so... I guess the question is, do you dash here, or Do you cast it and hope they don't have land plus fatal push? I guess I'll just dash for now. You don't have an answer, you can just replay. That's not how dash works though. Unfortunately, it would be a bit too good if you could just dash and then play it in the same turn. Dash is back in your hand at the end of the turn. I'm the mill deck now. Mill one by one. How many islands do I have left? 1, 2, 3. I have 1 island left. Fatal push. Watery grave. I think this is a pretty good matchup. Game 1 might be a bit tough. Sideboard games should be pretty good. It's actually the matchup. That was the matchup in the finals of the Challenge Saturday. And I think the Jeskai deck. The good news is I only have 1 island left. So. Oh, never mind. I'm done. Field of Ruin triggers for them, not for me. Alright, it appears we got successfully mailed chat. Unless, and this Blurus have to worry about. So I need to hit Fatal Push here, and then draw a Counterspell and have one of my equipments be one of the last 2 cards in my deck. That's a lot of stuff that has to go my way. Alright, I guess I'll just to see what they have in their deck. Even though they're probably just the stock list. 4 drawn, 2 push, 2 crypt. I actually play 4 counterspell, which is not totally stuck. And they only have 3 surgical. They play 8 crabs. 3 mesmeric orb. 3 mesmeric orb, 8 crabs. I think Rest in Peace pretty good against them. Shuts off Visions from Beyond and their surgicals. I guess it shuts off my Kozilek, right? Alright, never mind. Abort. Very Narset Dispute, all the bolts, all the removal. Why do you even board out in this matchup? Just board out Jace? I can maybe trim? Trim because of surgical? Batterskull? Well, I'm thinking against the mill deck, I want to have all my equipments. This way my Stoneforge gets something. Narset's pretty good. They have Visions from Beyond. It's going to be hard for them to win the game without resolving a Vision from Beyond. Yeah, Command's a bit expensive too. Yeah, that's what the dude did in the finals of the challenge. He boarded up to 66 for game 2, and then I convinced him to not have subtlety in his deck in this matchup, and he only had 63. Was there a plan for Eldrazi, Surgical, or Lantern? The fairy's like not amazing. I guess they do have 4 counter spells in their main deck. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure what my worst cards are. It is a bit grindy post board. I agree Jace is kind of okay. Alright, I'll just do that. Hopefully they don't have Heater and Crab. That'd be sad. Ragavan. Ragavan. Nice, wrong crab. I really was ahead of my time with the Ragavan song. I just didn't know it. Ooh, I could meld them. 14 cards. Hey, 14 cards is kind of a lot, right? Alright. I mean, I understand people asking what's the Kozilek for when they just see it in the sideboard. But asking what's Kozilek for when we're literally playing against Mail makes me a little sad. Should I just bash their face or get a sword, try to equip? Get the sword, I guess. Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Thank you so much for your resub. Appreciate the support. Have I put Caldra complete on Ragavan yet? I don't think so. Maybe? How can they deal with the big one? Good question. Not sure. And they have so many chum blockers. Not even sure it's worth sacking the treasure here. Because they're going to definitely chum. Yeah, I'll let them. I get a Kozilek trigger anyways. They can't beat a Kozilek trigger this game. I think some games they can beat a Kozilek trigger. This game it seems pretty unlikely. Yes, Triple Crab is a lot of cards. That's symmetric, right? Yeah, I don't think I want that card in play. I'll pass. I mean, I'm not even sure Excerpage really matters. Let's see who sings it better, me or the lady robot.
Raga Raga Ragavan Raga Raga Ragavan.
What do you think, chat? My turn. A raga raga ragavan. A raga raga ragavan. So, who sung it better? There's only one correct answer. Beware, chat. Be very careful. I've been known to have variant tendency. Can you imagine if they just had like an 0-3 instead of an 0-2? I probably would have lost this game. Maybe. Is this song based on some actual song? No, I thought it was just. I just came up with the tune. What can I say? Ragavan. Is that my turn? Still my turn, right? Still my turn. I was double checking. It was still my turn. Turn check. Any Dota fans in chat? Did you see the latest OD Pixel hit after Techies? Hype. You're playing Dota while watching a stream? You must die a lot. Oh, sorry about that, whammy. Are they gonna kill me in response? I mean, that's not even enough, even if they have Ancestral, right? Oh, when you cycle, it's only 4 cards. It does Strength, Find, Surgical, yeah. Is this opponent when I have Eldrazi in my sideboard?
But you can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
Alright, Battle Skull seems incredibly slow. But it's something I can get at least. Force of Negation doesn't even seem that great. Maybe Charm's just better because it steals the crabs. The Fairy also seems kind of bad. Maybe the Fairy's just bad in this matchup. All their opponents are so cheap. Could do something like that. I mean, they do have counter spells. The Fairy's pretty good with Kozilek too, right? Isn't Path okay? Nah, they use the land pretty well. They have Lurrus and stuff. I don't want to give them a land. I think 8 removal is Rip. Well, Rip is a non-bow with Kozilek, so I don't think I want to do that. Orbs. I have 4 endings for Orb. I have ways to get rid of an Orb. I'm not too worried about Orb. Am I ever gonna run out of cards? Do I really want Jace? It's nice to shuffle back the Kozilek in my deck if I draw it, I guess. I don't hate having 1 Jace. I just got Battle Skull, it doesn't make too much sense. Alright, I don't think I want to mulligan too aggressively. Because I do have Kozilek, so I don't need like a nutty hand. And they have a lot of reactive cards. So it's not like my Monkey's guaranteed to hit and whatnot. Maybe I should have a lot of free ups after sideboard. Just to negate Surgical a tiny bit. Even though they're first Surgical, they're always going to save for my Eldrazi. You know what's very good against me? Actually, it's Field of Runes. They can mana screw me pretty hard with Field of Runes. Alright, no Surgical, nice. Bring Alpine Moon for Field of Rune, yeah, maybe. Doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, steal the crabs, probably. Probably my play next turn is to steal a crab. I don't hate it. I don't think it's worth fighting over. Do I plus or do I minus? Do they have a way to kill a planeswalker, chat? I think I want a plus. Fail, push, crib, drown. Let's see first. I don't think they play that card. Maybe it's a sideboard card. Eliminate. We didn't see it in the main deck. I don't think they have room for eliminate anymore, but could be. Here we go again. Yeah, that's pretty good. Kozilek is working overtime this game. Easy. I think I want to steal crab. I don't think I care that much about a crab right now. I'd rather just draw cards. Not even sure I'm going to counter the crab when they replay it. Plus it's, you know... You had the time to play a League Get Smart with this deck? Wait. Was Meryl or was... Where did you get the rag events from? Leyline of the Void works against Kozilek, yeah. But they usually don't play that card because they're a Lurrus deck. And they already have like surgical and stuff. Do I even want to kill their last crab? The one upside would be that their visions, not turning on their visions from beyond, but... I mean, I guess I could. Sanctifier and Vec to the board. Well, good luck getting double white on turn 2 or 3. It is a pretty good card though. I would agree. I'll kill it. Plus it's the free toughness one, so it blocks Ragavan. Yeah, I mean if I draw Kozilek, I guess I should stop playing my lands. Just so I can discard Kozilek to hand size. It's one of the reasons why I wanted Jace in the deck. It's kind of weird, right? Do you pay the 2 mana every turn? Or do you just bite the bullet? Actually, Dash is better, right? Because this way they have Fatal Push or Drown. They just can't kill it because of Teferi. That's kind of nice, actually. Teferi plus Dash. Might as well, right? Sure, why not? Wow, 1,000 viewer on a Monday afternoon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope everyone's going to have a great week. Super sunny outside. But I never left the house. I already left the house twice today. Once? Twice? No big deal. Bragging about leaving the house. A lot of Monke fans, yeah. It's basically Twitch chat's 2 favorite creatures, right? Stoneforge Mystic was their previous favorite creature, and now you've got the monkey. Jerry Miller says I'm only here because Crokies is offline. Hey, I know my place. I understand. Is the soccer game on today? I saw he tweeted about Scotland. I think France plays today, or does France play tomorrow? I like to watch the France game. When is it? Poland playing too. Oh. I don't even know who the favorites are. Is France #1 favorite, or what's the? Who are the? We've got the line setter himself, Kai. France, Germany tomorrow 9 p.m. Who's gonna win? I mean, the France gotta be massive favorites, right? I'm assuming Germany's just cut. Are France and Germany historically rivals or something? You might have heard of Schumacher. Die roll? Monkey? Monkey, please? Wasn't there something called Monkey May I or something? A magic deck called Monkey May I? Or was it something else May I? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Let's see. Monkey May I MTG. What is Monkey May I? Oh yeah, it's the old school Card Ape deck. That's why it was. Oh, looks like... I guess it's an old school deck probably, right? Lurus? Oh well. Hopefully we're playing against Mill again. Supposed to play Malix and Sacred Foundry. I think Archmage Charm's too good. Archmage Charm's just way too busted, right? It is Mill again. Alright. Should we just move on to... Should I just scoop? Move on to sideboard games? Got the most value Kozilek ever. Okay. That's a hand. Free Exarchif trap.
Not like this. Not like this.
They said top 1 against top 2 of the last challenge, hehe. And I said, yeah, you should scoop to save some time. But I actually had the perfect draw. I was thinking, honestly, I could win this game. If they didn't have the... Because they're so low on resources, they could just have, like, a bad hand. But no. But no. How many equipments do I have left? 1, 2. Okay, all my equipments are gone. That part's not great. What about lands? Looks like I have some lands left. Maybe I can just counter every spell for the rest of the game. Can surgical extraction get a Kozilek? Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna lie, I was considering having 2 Eldrazi in my sideboard after this weekend's results. Because not only did it do good in challenge, but people have been tweeting and bragging about how busted Mill is right now. I mean, if the first Eldrazi has value, surely the second one's like not bad either, right? They want to use Counterspell rather than Snap Bolt. I mean, every card matters, right? Ah, they baited me. They baited me was the worst. They might have surgical in hand. Looks like they're F6 though. We're down to 12. I have a free turn clock. I have one counter, maybe. Seems unlikely, but can I keep it? Please. Monkey's so bad, you don't even get to keep the card forever. It should be just Gonti. What's the problem? I don't know if I have a prismatic hand left in my deck. Or a Snapcast for me. Yeah, no vigilance, right? Wrong white card. Our deck was just a monkey. Maybe that was bad, actually. Yeah, supposed to attack with both and just end of turn bounce cryptic. Yeah, that's probably pretty dumb. Oh yeah, sure, I can cast Legendary of a Treasure to save 1 mil. Good point. It'd be funny if I end up losing because
Keep up the great content.
Bibra Camontes. Thanks for the kind words and thanks for the read. Oh, I actually had a land left. And I have an ending and I have a bolt? Okay. I'll lose the mana right away, right? So I need them to have nothing. I guess I don't need to do it now. Because I get a treasure. I mean, I'm definitely drawing live. They don't need much to win, but... Is there a point in drawing? I think I want to draw, right? Because if they can mill 1, they can mill 2. Bounce, tap. Don't I want to make sure I draw my lightning bolt? We have Ravagan for... Yeah, bounce draw is win if they have... They need like 2... They need 2 interactive spells. So they need like double counter, drown plus counter... Something like that. Oh, they have 1. And they were tapping blue, so that's bad. That's hopefully... Man, that was so close. Teferi is good just because of Kozilek. What did I end up doing last time? I did these 2 equipments. I trimmed on that. I think I trimmed on Teferi, but Teferi ended up being really good because Teferi Kozilek is pretty hard for them to beat. Alpine, oh yeah. Man, is it worth it? Jace, I think Jace is... Honestly, Force Abnegation has been pretty bad. But it could be good against Surgical. Trim Stoneforge. I think the clock's kind of nice. Especially when you have Kozilek. I think you want to get on the board. Alpine Moon is a bit loose, but Field of Ruin is really good against. Let's try like that. Monkey. Any good monkey sounds on the sound? What the hell?
Monkey!
No, not the DMCA. GG. GG DMCA. Oh yeah, it's true. It's a dance, right? It's a song. Dance for me, dance for me, dance. No, is that Monkey? Drown. Does Drown work? Controllers. Do you want to kill the crab? Or just get on the board? Probably just get on the board. Get the clock. Worse against removal, but that means they're not killing Rag. Jakes, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. Appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying. I could have done both, yeah. Yeah, whatever. I think saving ending's probably fine. How did I do in the challenge? I went 6-2 with Living End on Saturday, and I went 5-2 with this deck on Sunday. Alright, looks like I might have played a tiny bit loose this game. Well... I'll cast it next turn, I guess. The loosest. The absolute loosest. I was saving the treasures, chat. I'm saving the treasures so I can cast Color Complete next turn. It's all part of the... Surgical targeting Archmage Charm. Opponent must be flush with surgical. I mean, Kozilek's not gonna matter if they can start casting their Ancestral Recall cards. So I do need to be a tiny bit careful. Any interest in working on Niv? Not especially. Plus Niv's just pretty overwhelming. To work on, it feels like you're never, I mean, you have to play so much with Niv to make meaningful progress in tuning the deck. Is Dispute still doing something? I also have to just go back to playing standard and historic. Well, Don Jackal, thanks, says, enjoy watching you, whichever format you're enjoying. Yeah, it probably makes for better content. I mean, I'm sure I understand some people like some formats better than others, but I'm guessing me having fun while playing is an important part of this. You're mad I don't play Vintage? It was too easy. I was just winning the challenge every week. Actually, the Vintage community just pooled money together to just pay me off so I wouldn't play the Vintage challenge. 100% true story. I don't know, I'm kind of taking it slow. I guess I could try to kill them. But with Kozilek in my deck, I don't think I can really lose if I don't get blown out by something like that. The favorite format to play? Kind of varies. I was really enjoying Standards and not enjoying Modern a while ago. I think Standard's still pretty cool. I like Standard. I think Modern's pretty good. I thought the gameplay in Historic was not very interesting. I don't know, for some reason I always felt like the gameplay in Historic was pretty boring. It felt like a lot of rehash stuff. Maybe that was a problem. Maybe just the decks. I don't know. Something about Pioneer. I mean, Historic is. I don't know. I think Historic's kind of a mess, but it's still okay. Why not board up to more cards? Because then you're more likely to get mana screwed. And less likely to have turn 1 Monke. And I think your 1 mana removal spells are also like pretty strong. I wouldn't hate more Jace, honestly. Just more card advantage. Because I don't know. Maybe it won't happen, but I feel like they could kind of run you out of... But maybe that just almost never happens. Is the Caldera complete good? Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. I think it's worth playing in your Stoneforge decks. Have Teferi in the Disputes. Dispute Snapcaster is kind of... And they have answers. They have removal. They have blockers. So I don't want to mulligan into Oblivion. Having the one sword in my hand's not great, but... still means they have to deal with Snapcaster. How good's Monke in Modern? It's very good when you have it turn 1 on the play. Extremely, extremely good. There's not a ton of decks that... I don't know, you know. It's very good. I don't know if it's good enough. I feel like the question is it good enough? Is like Monke, Charlotte's Agent, Urza's Saga, kind of Ren and 6 type of cards, you know, are all these cards so good that you should never play a deck without them? You know, you should either be a Charlotte's Agent deck, busted Cascade deck, or be a Ravagan deck, or be an Urza's Saga deck, or be a Ren and 6 deck, you know. Unclear. I mean, even if it's that, it could still be a decent format if you have like 5 different good Urza Sagas deck and 5 different good Ragavan deck and a bunch of different Charles Agent deck, and then still a few other decks and stuff. Alright, that's good for me. At least we know they're not. Why not be all of that things? I mean, maybe, right? Ravagan, Urza Saga. Ravagan and Urza Saga is kind of a combo. I'm surprised. I haven't seen a list with both of these cards yet. Just kind of a red affinity deck, maybe. Ravagan was a bunch of removal and some cheap artifacts. There's probably a deck, honestly, but no one's rich enough. That's the problem. You're either rich enough to afford Ragavans or rich enough to afford Urza Saga, but you can't have both, so... What's the play here? I could just do Island Go. I could obviously fetch for Hallowed Fountain, play it to Fairy. I mean, they're stuck on lands. I think I should just... Island pass easy, yeah. Yeah, Trap is a card they could have. Thank God they didn't know my last island. That was an absolute... Oh! Could I have played around it? I lose my lightning. Wait, they're trapping me. Probably have... No, I mean, if you have surgical, you still want a surgical first. I told him we could have won some, like... Oh, awesome. They're a fan of the podcast, chat. Of course, I have a podcast. It's called Midweek Metagame. And we talk about, you know, what we've been playing for the most part. I guess this hand's decent against... We usually try to record on Tuesday or Wednesday. We've been recording on my stream live. You can find it on your podcast apps. Sometimes we record a bit later in the week. As for Sentinel was Lurus. Is it just like kind of Death and Tap? Alright, hopefully they don't have a way to pump up their Sentinel. Oh, it's hammer time. Hammer was Esper Sentinel is gas. Can you pay 11 more? I didn't. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I self. Looks like chat is enjoying it. Alright, should I end the Sentinel or end the Hammer? Probably Sentinel. Why did I get Triumph? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Pay 11 generic mana to prevent this. I'll pass. And hammer bold dudes? Nah. Then they draw 2 cards. What does ending hammer do for me? How do they re-equip hammer? Sounds bad. Oh, it's the first spell? Is that what the card does? Still sounds bad. I don't know. Looks like I was right again. Good old yellowhat is right again. Pure Steel, yeah, but they don't have artifacts. I don't know. I mean, I realize they have Pure Steel in their deck, but still think getting the Sentinel was better. Bound Saga? That's some kind of joke. They don't have Pitting Needle in their main deck. Oh, hello, Wear Tear? Should I just board out all the Mystics in this matchup? That makes sideboarding easy. That makes sideboarding very... How good is Stoneforge against them? Not very good, right? It's slow, it doesn't interact with... Our set. Oh, Alpine Moon. I forgot we put it in my sideboard for that classic maze. Alright, Chad, do I need Force of Negation? It's a pretty good card against them. And I'm on the draw, so I should probably... Alright, I won't do Narset, and I'll only do one Cryptic Command. Trim Monke? I think Monke is good. It blocks, it forces them to have a blocker. I think Monke might be okay. Yikes. They're mulliganing. I kind of want to keep just because I have Alpine Moon. Alright. Well, it wasn't a snap keep, but you get the idea. For science, chat. They're mulliganing down to 5. You know they're going to keep Saga if they have it in their opening hand. You know it's going to be the best card in their hand. It's also pretty good against Nexus, I guess. Ragavan. Ragavan. Joke's on you, I'm a creature deck. Of course, if you want to support my wonderful voice, best way to do so is to use Amazon Prime in your Twitch Prime sub. You get to sub every month for free if you Amazon. Great way to support your favorite streamer, whether it's... You can also check out Channel Fireball, use code yellowhat there. You can check out Ultimate Guard, my other amazing sponsor. And yikes. I think well now. All right. Yeah, Alpine Moon does body Saga, but I have bigger problems right now. Quite literally bigger problems. Did I play loose, chat? Was I supposed to play around the hammer plus aid? Seems like I got a little unlucky. Also attacking was probably just bad. Just trying to get lucky. I guess I have a lot of... There's a lot I could hit. I think attacking. It's pretty good. I still have Laris and stuff, but... Streamer, why not pay 11? I don't understand. Surprised they didn't just put Laris in their hand this turn. Map's pretty good. You can just easy. Should I just bounce Alpine Man? Or should I plus for now? Maybe let them fetch first. I guess that's not the scary one, right? It's the Ink Moth. They'll map for Saga. I don't think they're gonna map for Saga. I have a feeling they're not gonna map. Silent clear. Smart. Easy. Science. Always believe in science, chat. Do I have ways to gain life in my deck? Yeah, I don't have that. I boarded out all the Stone Forge and all the equipments. Yeah, I boarded out Stoneforge package because I felt like it didn't line up super well against them and it was a bit slow. Alright, which removal spell do I want to use? Just ending. I guess I can play it on their turn. Yeah, I can play at instant speed. Fake does not do regular damage, it does poison damage. It does regular damage to Planeswalker though.
Ragavan.
You mean a Ragavan? Sad Mafioso, welcome back. Alright, let's guess. Remember chat, 1 is not 0. Winning at 1 the same thing as winning at 20. little trophy dab. So what do you get? You get plus 50 play points, so that's like 5 ticks. So you get like $35 worth of stuff when you win a league, plus $35.